Hello everyone, I'm Craig Harper. Welcome to Challenge TV, the program for people looking to change their physiques and maybe their lives through the Max's and Maxine's 12-week transformation challenge. We've got a big show in store for you this week as we'll be finding out a bit more about our challenge coaches. I'll be telling you how you can get in the right frame of mind to ensure the greatest chance of success in the challenge. And Master Coach Janet Kane takes us through how you should be getting your body challenge ready. All this and more, but first up, let's check out what this show is all about, the challenge. Now, some of you might be wondering what the challenge is all about. That's okay, let's take a look, shall we?
If you've tried numerous ways to lose weight, add muscle and get in shape without success, then the Max's Muscle Up Challenge for men and the Maxine Shape Up Challenge for women is exactly what you need to not only get you in shape for 2015, but also for the rest of your life. The Max's Muscle Up Challenge for men and the Maxine Shape Up Challenge for women is a 12-week online body transformation program that has helped thousands of people from around the country get in the best shape of their lives. And whether your goal is to build size, get shredded or just shape up, the challenge provides you with a completely structured training and nutrition schedule, plus all the support and guidance you'll ever need to meet your goals. The difference between the challenge and the other programs that you may have seen or tried is that the challenge provides you with access to all the resources you need to succeed, not just for the 12 weeks, but for the rest of your life. Make no mistake, the challenge is not easy though. Although it's based on countless years of real-world experience and uses common sense principles, you will need to be dedicated to 12 weeks of hard training and focused nutrition. But the great news is that if you are ready to take on the toughest challenge in the business, however, the results can be truly incredible. The challenge offers customizable programs to suit just about every need. It doesn't matter if you're just a beginner or even if you think you're in okay shape, they need a deadline and focus to take your physique to the next level. So whether you like to train at home, at a gym or with a personal trainer, train alone or with other people, whether you live in the city or in regional Australia, require gluten-free or even vegetarian menu options, then there's just no excuses. It's all there for you. All you need is a genuine desire to make a positive change to your life and achieve the body you've always wanted, plus a sincere commitment to stick out the program for 12 weeks. It's that simple. You'll have 24/7 access to a team of coaches, nutritionalists and personal trainers, plus past challenge finalists and current challenge ambassadors who have walked the walk to help you along the way. The ambassadors are real people with real stories. People just like you who made the decision to get involved and achieved incredible results in 12 short weeks. Having completed the challenge themselves, they'll be using that first-hand experience to help you every step of the way and be able to pass on the benefit of their experience to help you on your journey. They, along with a dedicated challenge team, will be on hand 24/7 to help you with any queries you might have about nutrition, training, your mindset, or whatever else you need to help you get the very best result. Every 4 weeks, you'll be supplied with a new comprehensive training and nutrition schedule that completely maps out how you need to train, the food you need to eat, and also mindset tips and tricks to keep you on track. Each and every Sunday night for the duration of the challenge, you'll also get a special message from our challenge coaches on free-to-air TV to help you assess the week that was and ensure you get set for the week ahead. Okay, so you've heard about the incredible support available and seen the amazing results. But you're probably wondering, how does the challenge actually work and what do you need to do? Well, the first thing you need to know is that the challenge is absolutely free to enter. You just need to be over 16 years of age by the challenge start date and residing in Australia. To enter, you must successfully complete your registration during the prescribed time, however. For the next challenge, that means completing your registration between Monday the 9th of February and Sunday the 22nd of February. The first official day of the challenge is Monday 23rd of February, but you can register anytime between the 9th and 22nd and get an unofficial head start if you like. Basically, the sooner you register, the sooner you can begin. As part of that registration, you'll need to upload a before picture of yourself holding a copy of that day's Metropolitan Daily newspaper to verify the date the pic was taken, plus add a few other details. You'll also need to upload progress photos at weeks 4, 8 and finally at week 12 to show how your body has transformed. Once your registration is completed, you'll have access to all the challenge programs and information. You will also have the option to register as a private participant if you so desire. And as a private participant, the only people who will be able to see your profile is you. Your challenge profile, including images, blogs and videos, cannot be seen by the public or other challengers participating in the challenge. Although this option does still provide you access to all the programs and support available, registering as a private participant does have its drawbacks, however. Primarily, that is that the coaches, trainers and ambassadors who are there to help you succeed cannot see your profile either, and that makes it difficult to give the specific personalised advice you need that you get when you register as a public participant. The challenge is also a competition to find the best transformations, so choosing to register as a public participant also means you'll be eligible for judging and be in the running for some incredible prizes worth over $200,000, including luxury overseas holidays, shopping sprees, Max's and Maxine sponsorships, plus much more. The top 10 men and women judged to have achieved the best body transformations are flown to Melbourne for an all-expenses-paid weekend that includes a photo shoot, interviews for TV, one-on-one training sessions with the Challenge coaching team and the Challenge Gala Night held at Australia's iconic home of sport, the Melbourne Cricket Ground. So what are you waiting for? Just head to either maxchallenge.com.au or maxineschallenge.com.au for all the details. You can subscribe to updates about the challenge if you like, and if you do, we'll be in touch with tips and info about how you can get the very best result from your 12 weeks. Remember, the next challenge is just around the corner, so don't just dream about what you can achieve. Make the decision. Head to the websites and get ready to get in the best shape of your life.
So I guess a lot of people know me because I've been in the fitness industry for a fair while. I set up the first personal training centre in Australia in 1990. I've worked in gyms, owned gyms, worked with elite athletes, worked with teams and always been pretty committed. And people often assume that I was some kind of athlete. Well, quite the opposite. So I was a morbidly obese kid. I was a chubby little kid. In fact, my nickname all through school from about grade 3 until I finished year 12 was Jumbo. It sounds like the sob story, but literally picked last for every sporting team. And I guess the catalyst for me, or the turning point, was year 8 swimming sports, where we were all corralled to swim. And I, for about the 3 years preceding that, so maybe grade 5, 6 and 7, I managed to avoid having to disrobe and to swim at the school sports. The one thing that you don't want to do when you're a fat kid is you don't want to be standing semi-naked in front of hundreds of people. I literally went and hid essentially in the change rooms, and my teacher followed me in, dragged me out and said, "What are you doing?" Anyway, he was doing his job. I had to swim. I had to take my t-shirt off and revealed the totality of me. I'd never had that feeling. I'd been embarrassed, but this was a whole new level. I did my race and I can't remember where I came, but at the end of it, I said to myself, I'm never going to do that again. And I went home and I went for a run. And that for me was day one. Within about 3 months, I was running 10 kilometres at a time. I went from 90 kilograms to 60 kilograms. I probably lost about 2 kilos a week. I went from fat to fit, and I went from really out of shape to in shape. And, you know, with this change in physiology came a change in, you know, emotional kind of health as well, where I started to get a bit of self-esteem. It really gave me an insight into what was possible when I used my potential instead of wasting my potential. By the time I got to 18, I was in reasonably good shape, started working in gyms back in the day. So I started working in 1982 in gyms. There weren't really any qualifications or protocols, and I learned how to write programs, and I studied anatomy and physiology, and I studied as best that I could with what I had, and I started, you know, helping other people and learning about nutrition and lifestyle and the psychology of it all and putting it together, creating a process and a plan. And I thought, well, And this sounds almost contradictory, but it's clearly it's not just about having resources, it's not just about having knowledge, it's not just about being educated, it's about our ability to do it and our ability to use the education, use the knowledge, use the resources and create the change. That was what, really floated my boat. The ideas and the willingness to get uncomfortable and, the decision making and all the stuff that surrounds, all the stuff that drives the result. I set up the first PT studio in 1990, and the interesting thing about that was people said it wouldn't work. Nearly everyone said that's not going to work. And who's going to pay $40 to go for a run? Who's going to pay $40 for you to count their reps while they bench press? And people did. The industry in its infancy started to get a little bit of attention, so I did some radio interviews and people wanted to know, what's this bloke in Hampton doing this? What is that about? And how that all worked. And it kind of opened doors, and it really morphed into a range of things where I became a corporate speaker. I wrote for the Herald Sun. I started my own website in 2006 or 7 when nobody really knew what a blog was. Now I've had 5 or 6 books published. I've written 9. I've got a couple in the pipework. But all of the stuff that I do now is really around 2 things. One is change. How do we create change? And in broad terms, becoming a high performer, becoming a successful business person, team, individual. So my goal in being involved in the challenge is to help people get where they want to go. My job is to help people stay grounded in reality, in the process. It ultimately is about you. I can't eat for you. I can't exercise for you. I can't make decisions for you. I can't change your life. My job is to help you get your thinking where it needs to be, your mindset, your beliefs, your decision making, your motivation, your level of commitment. And that's my commitment to you, is to help you stay motivated, focused, positive, proactive, doing the things that you need to do, living in alignment with your values, living in alignment with your goals so that you get the best out of you.